You're sitting with your cat, everything is calm, and then, out of nowhere, they lean over and bite you. Gently, not hard enough to hurt, but enough to make you stop and wonder what just happened. Was that affection? A warning? A game? The answer depends entirely on the moment. And once you learn to read which one it is, you'll never be caught off guard again. Number 1. They're telling you they love you. The most common reason for a gentle bite, and the one most people hope for, is also the truest one. Cats who feel deeply bonded to someone will sometimes express that bond with their teeth. Not aggressively, not in warning, just a quiet, deliberate little nip that says, I am comfortable enough with you to do this. Think about what it takes for a cat to put their mouth on you. They have to trust you completely. They have to feel safe. They have to believe on some level that this gesture will be received well. Love bites are never random. They happen in moments of closeness. When you're petting them, when they're curled up with you, when the connection between you feels particularly strong. Your cat isn't hurting you. They're including you. In the most feline way possible, they're saying, you're mine and I'm glad about it. And if you've been on the receiving end of one, you've earned it. Number 2, they're grooming you and teaching you something. Here's one most people don't expect. When cats who are bonded to each other groom one another, a behavior called allo-grooming, they don't just lick. They lick and nibble. The nibbling is part of the grooming process, used to work through fur, remove debris, and reinforce the bond between them. When your cat licks you and then gently bites, they're doing the same thing. You're not a human to them in that moment. You're a member of their social group who needs grooming. The bite isn't a mistake. It's intentional. It's part of the ritual. This behavior also connects to something cats learn very early. Kittens develop what's called bite inhibition, an understanding of how hard is too hard, through play with their mother and littermates. A cat who bites gently has learned this lesson well. The softness of the bite is itself a sign of social intelligence. They know the difference. They're choosing to be gentle with you. That choice matters more than most people realize. Number 3, they've had enough and they're telling you clearly. This is the one that surprises people most, because it can happen in the middle of what seems like a perfectly happy moment. Your cat is purring, you're petting them. Everything seems fine. And then they bite. What happened isn't sudden. It built up. Cats have a threshold for physical stimulation. And when that threshold gets crossed, their nervous system tips from pleasure into overwhelm. The purring was real. The comfort was real. But somewhere along the way, it became too much. The bite is communication, not aggression. It's your cat saying, I need this to stop now. Sometimes they give warnings before they get there, a flicking tail, a slight tensing of the body, ears that shift position. But most owners miss these signals until the bite arrives. This is also how cats signal the end of any interaction they're done with. Maybe you've been holding them too long. Maybe the play session has run its course. Maybe they just decided they'd rather be somewhere else. The gentle bite is the period at the end of the sentence. It means, we're finished here. Learn to read the warning signs before the bite, and you'll rarely get to the bite. Your cat has been trying to tell you the whole time. The bite is just the version of that message you couldn't ignore. Number 4, their hunting instinct took over. Cats are predators. And sometimes, in the middle of playing with you, their brain forgets that you're not prey. This happens most often during active play, when your hand is moving quickly, when the game is exciting, when their pupils have gone wide and their whole body is focused. The hunting sequence kicks in. Stalk, pounce, catch, and biting is the final step of that sequence. It's not aimed at you personally, it's aimed at whatever their brain has registered as the target. Your moving hand just happened to be there. This is especially common in cats who were taken from their litter too early and didn't have enough time to learn bite inhibition from their mother and siblings. They never fully learned how to modulate the force of a bite during play. If this happens regularly, redirect the energy onto a toy before the game gets too intense. Give them something appropriate to catch and bite. Let the hunter win, just not at your expense. Your hand was never meant to be the prey. It just got caught in the wrong moment. Number 5, they want your attention right now. Sometimes a gentle bite is the simplest thing in the world. A request. Your cat wants something. Food, play, company, for you to move so they can have your spot on the couch. And instead of meowing or sitting and staring, they've decided that a small bite is the most direct way to get your immediate attention. This works, which is why cats do it. You react, you look at them, you engage. From your cat's perspective, The bite achieved its goal efficiently and without ambiguity. If your cat bites you and then immediately looks toward their bowl, leads you somewhere, or starts acting restless, they weren't being affectionate. They were being practical. They needed something, and they found a way to ask. It worked. That's all they needed to know. Number 6, something is making them feel unsafe. Not all gentle bites come from a good place. Some come from fear. When a cat feels threatened by a stranger, a loud noise, an unfamiliar animal, a situation they can't control, they sometimes redirect that anxiety onto the nearest person, even one they love, even you. This is called redirected aggression, and it can be disorienting because the bite seems to come from nowhere. One moment your cat is fine, the next they've bitten you, but somewhere nearby, something triggered their stress response, and you were the closest available outlet. If your cat bites in a context that feels out of character, look at what's happening around them, not just at them. Something in their environment has put them on edge. The bite isn't about you, it's about whatever they're feeling, and they didn't have another way to express it. Give them space, remove the stressor if you can, and let them come back to you when they're ready. Number 7, their body is trying to tell you something. This is the one that matters most to pay attention to. If your cat has started biting more than usual, or biting in situations where they never used to, consider the possibility that something physical is going on. Dental pain is one of the most common hidden causes. A cat with tooth pain or gum disease may bite when you touch their face or head, or simply become more irritable and bite-prone in general. Arthritis can cause a cat to bite when a sore joint is touched. Skin conditions like allergies or flea sensitivity can make certain areas painful to the touch. The bite in these cases isn't behavioral. It's a signal. Your cat isn't communicating affection or frustration. They're telling you that something hurts. If the biting is new, unexplained, and accompanied by any other changes in behavior, eating less, moving differently, grooming a specific spot obsessively, take it seriously. Your cat is asking for help in the only language they have. Here's what all of this adds up to. Every bite your cat gives you, gentle or otherwise, is a word in a language they've been speaking your entire relationship. Love, overwhelm, hunger, fear, pain, play. It's all there if you know what to look for. The cats who bite most are often the ones with the most to say, and the owners who understand those bites are the ones who have learned to listen. Not just to the moments that feel good, but to all of them. Because your cat is always communicating. The only question is whether you're paying attention. Next time your cat bites you gently, pause before you react. Look at what's happening around you. Look at their body language. Figure out which one it is. Then respond to what they actually need, not what surprised you, what they were trying to tell you. I post 2 new videos every week about understanding your cat more deeply. If that matters to you, subscribe. It's free, and go find your cat.